All right, welcome back. Episode 4, Raymo Momo show. While you guys were out there Harlem shaking and watching the Grammys, which we didn't get any nominations for the show. I noticed that we got all dressed up for the Grammys, and we were just sitting there. You know, they didn't call our name not once.
We should fade. Maybe they should have faded us to black. We're gonna do some combine news.
Yeah, this is that time of the year where you know you have that gap between sports and what's going on. So but just like to say, season ended. We're about to get ready to start a new one very soon. Time buzzed so fast.
Football never stops for me, man.
Right, exactly.
That's why I'm thankful for the NFL Network.
Yeah, it's football season and then getting ready for football.
Yeah,
so we're all ready. So
yeah, it's all day, every day.
Right.
It's all process.
Let's do it.
So paying attention to the combine, Momo, I saw some pluses, some minuses, some negatives, and for me, there were several players that stood out in this combine. And not only at the combine, but just the news that you hear coming out from some of these analysts or these experts. A couple guys that I really like. I think Dion Jordan out of Oregon, what is he, 6'5", 6'6", 250, ran in the 4.6s at the combine for the 40 time. Man, I see this guy, man. I really believe Jacksonville at 2. I really believe he's going to go second. I would take him first, if based on what's out here.
That's considering the Chiefs don't trade down with the number one pick.
To me, he has huge upside. Rushing the passer, he's got a quick first step. The kid just looks like he's going to be a great player in the NFL. To me, in my eyes, I think he'll definitely go top 5 for sure. A couple guys, Momo, that I believe that are going to be studs for this draft. I guess you could say my up to this day combine top guys. I've got Dion Jordan, Oregon, Sharif Floyd.
Yeah. Well, he's going to go top. Yeah, he's going to go top. I think he'll go at least 3.
Yeah, Oakland probably would get him. Xavier Rhodes, Florida State cornerback, big kid, ran a great 40 time, 4.42 somewhere in there, 4.4. Big, 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, you think about it. The NFL is passing league now, so you need these corners. I mean, these hybrid corners which are big and corners that you can play in the slot. Yeah. Multiple positions.
Yeah. Yeah. Safety on some defense if they're sharp enough. The whole Rod Woodson. I mean, not Rod Woodson, but the whole Charles Woodson. Type of a cornerback you can move him all over the field. I like the tackle out of Oklahoma, Lane Johnson.
Yeah. I mean,
he's going to be a great pro.
Every year they're getting as Mike Mayhawk said, bigger, faster, stronger, athletic.
Man,
the guys.
It amazing, man.
And that was the thing about this combine. It wasn't just like the big boys just to see. I mean, they're running.
I mean, they look good though.
Yeah,
they're not like Nate Newton looking.
Right. Or Fridge.
They're not looking like that. They're in shape.
Everybody is coming. I think these players are just. They're coming ready. I
think they're taking it more serious now. Yeah. Yeah. Like we see the commercials on TV. When it comes to the combine, I've been seeing these commercials. What do you need to know for your job interview? And they're approaching the combine and all of this process as a job interview. Right.
So it's not just focused on their pro day. It's like you want to have a good day at the combine and not have to take the pressure over on your team's pro day because you didn't perform well.
Yeah.
On that.
I think it's good though. They need to take it serious because it is a job interview. It's like a job fair. Yeah, if you will. Now I got some negatives with the combine. Man, some guys really disappointed. Your boy Catfish Teo, man, 4.8s. Come on, man. I mean, look now what he ran in the 4.8s. He looked stiff in his linebacker drills. And then he said afterwards, that he blamed it on being tired, fatigued. What about the other guys?
You don't think they're tired? This actually, and it sounds bad, may work in his favor just because he's going to drop down to probably go to a good team. Now, if the good team still even wants to take him even if he goes in the first round, if you guys remember a couple shows back, I said that he wasn't going to go in the first round.
Yeah, I saw some mocks where they project him in the second round.
Right.
Yeah. Surprised me actually.
Now, with that, it just. this was his one chance to even silence the critics. You know, we all have our own issues. We all have our things. It was unfortunate you got in it. You know, case and let it be over. But I mean, that performance was atrocious.
Yeah.
You know,
he definitely raised some alarms. Definite red flags.
Now, do you think maybe it's just the mental thing has finally?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, you know you're going to the combine.
Yeah. And he had
right.
time and
it doesn't matter, man. You can't use it as an excuse. I mean, you're ready. You're supposed to be ready. Like it's a job interview.
Right. And he wasn't
prepared. Right. You know. So another guy I don't think that prepared himself. DeMonte Moore, Texas A&M, supposed linebacker, hybrid defensive end, 6'5", 6'6", 250. A lot of people before the combine were projecting this kid to go second. Man, he ran a 4.9.
Yeah.
Huh? As a defensive end, 12 bench presses at 250 week. Unless he just blows it away at his pro day, there's no reason why he should be a top 15 pick in my eyes.
Right.
There's just no way. You can't be. Look, I'll compare him to Deion Jordan. Same size, same stature guys. Jordan ran in the 4.6s. I think he pressed over 20-something. Just looked like the better guy.
Right.
DeMonte Moore just didn't look like he was prepared. Again, just didn't look like he took it serious. Maybe he was out all night the night before. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but you can't go to the combine as a supposed speed rush defensive end and run into 4.9s. No.
Yeah, and you get 2 opportunities. No. You know, so even if
Come on, man. Yeah, I mean that was horrible. That was atrocious. That was ludicrous, as Mike Tyson loved to say. I think Jonathan Banks out of Mississippi State didn't do himself any justice. Runs in the mid 4.6s. Arla Tulele, I know the heart, but you know I actually think he'll be a top 5 guy.
I don't.
Well, it depends on if he's healthy.
Yeah, unless we hear something in the coming weeks that you know, there was a player I believe on the. I want to say maybe the Tennessee might have been. Oh, he had the same type of head or heart issue. He came back and then played just like well, but with that it's if you make that move with the top 5 pick and it's going to take him longer to come back because they say he's the closest to Haloti, you know, and having.
But if they find out that's wrong,
well, then of course, yes,
that's right. What I'm
yes,
saying. Of
course. I mean, he has the athletic prowess to come back, but as of right now, until we don't find out anything,
they have time. I mean, it's early March.
But what do you do about that? You know, what do you?
They'll test them several times. They'll check them out. Every team will know a medical report with this guy. They're gonna know. We're gonna know in the next couple of weeks. I promise you. We're gonna know.
Whether he had it when he was playing in school, did he play through it? Is it going to be any type of further issues?
Right, so we're going to know. They're not going to...
Now, any other injury, right now, I would say, you know, whether it's shoulder, whether it's foot back or anything, even I would say that he would still go. But until we find out, yes. He's definitely not going to drop out the first round.
No, not even... Well, like I said, if the tests come back to where it's not harmful, he will be a top 10 pick. I believe he'll be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
Because the kid's got great size, great feet, great motor, they say. So why would he slide if he's now okay?
Right.
There's no need for him to slide. You know, he's going to do well at his pro day. We know that.
Right.
If he's eligible to perform at his pro day, he's going to do well at his pro day because he didn't perform at the combine. So the only body of work you're going to have, which always usually slights the player at their facilities, will be at his pro day. So... he's going to have a great pro day. He's going to pump iron. He's going to lift the weights real well because he's a big kid. So that's why I say he will be a top 5 pick, depending on how the draft flows. I think Kansas City would take him at 1. It wouldn't be like if he's healthy, why not take him?
Yeah, I had him at 2 going.
Jacksonville.
Yes, to Jacksonville.
Oakland.
So at least
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If he's healthy, why not take him? You need a difference maker up the middle. You need a guy that you feel like is going to be there for 10 years. If they believe he's something like Haloti Ngata, then
maybe even a team like Philly, you know, where they're just trying to revamp their whole defense, where they need
help up there.
They couldn't seem to make any type of tackles and anything.
They cut Cullen Jenkins.
And the problem with Philly is everybody was paid, so there was no issue of contracts or this.
I mean, they may go
person, you know, and they
I mean, but I think Oregon Kelly will choose if Jordan is there, Deion Jordan. I think he'll take his guy.